This is case file 93, part 2. Let's talk about the money. We call it taxation, a nice boring clinical word to keep us from looking at the spiritual rot underneath. But let's drop the sanitized vocabulary and call it what it actually is, a mandatory tithe. Historically, you brought your harvest to the temple to appease the gods. You paid to buy their favor, to ensure the sky didn't fall and crush you. Today you don't bring grain. You open your paycheck, and a massive chunk is sliced away before your hands can even touch it. And this is where the grand illusion turns into a nightmare. Think about the believers, the devout, the people who spend their Sundays praying for peace, claiming they answer to a higher power. Every single day, they wake up, go to work, lay their hard-earned dollars at the altar of the state. They claim to serve God, but their mandatory tithe is funneled directly into the concrete belly of a nuclear facility. Their money builds the warheads. Their labor refines the uranium. They pray for salvation while actively funding the machinery of total annihilation. We aren't paying for public infrastructure. We are sustaining an idol. And who sits at the top of this modern altar? Look closely at the institutions we built with our own hands. We claim we outgrew the old gods, but all we did was trade ancient mythologies for concrete and steel. We built a mechanical god out of human systems, and we gave it all the divine traits we used to fear. Look at the judges, draped in black robes, sitting on elevated platforms, looking down at mortals. They hold the power of absolute judgment. They speak, and a man's earthly timeline is rewritten or erased. They judge us like God. Look at the officers, armed, armored, patrolling the borders of our lives. They possess the immediate terrifying power of life and death. They can end a life in a split second on the street, or systematically end it behind glass via a state-sanctioned executioner. They discipline and kill us like God. Look at the teachers, the bureaucrats, the politicians. They shape the mind from infancy, dictating the boundaries of reality, telling you what to think and what to believe. They teach us like they are our God. Look at the military, a massive looming machine that operates as its own flawless entity. We build their bases, forge their tanks, and tie to their concrete altars every single day. Every missile launched, every city leveled, every single bullet fired into the dark. This God whispers in our ears and tells us it was all to protect us. It destroys in our name and demands we thank it for our safety. And when our flesh fails us, what God do we run to? We don't look to the heavens. We run to the sterile white altars of the medical system. We offer them our wealth and our bodies, begging the doctors to extend our lease on life. They heal us like God. We built these altars. We pay our tithes to ensure they govern us, teach us, heal us, protect us, and kill us when we step out of line. So tell me, how are we not all guilty? You might never pull the trigger. You might consider yourself a saint, but you are actively funding the very machinery calibrated to drop an atomic bomb on your own head. We pay for our own wardens. We finance our own executioners. The corruption isn't lurking in the shadows of the city. The corruption is the streetlights. It's the pavement. It's the entire infrastructure, keeping the machine alive. We are trapped inside the body of the God we fund. Stay in the light. This is Arien for Nightshift Noir. Signing out. Watcher 6. David sang the deep judgment. Solomon mastered the proverbs of the wise. But we built our own concrete gods to replace them. I ask you one last time, who can understand these dark sayings? Are we not all guilty?